Hey there everybody, welcome back to That's Some Kind of Nerd, and we are playing State of Decay, the first game that originally came out on the 360. However, we are playing the Year 1 edition, or the one that got remastered for the Xbox One. As you can tell, I have already played the first one, but didn't get very far in it, but I thought, I have played it on here, but I thought it'd be something different because, one, it's the first game. The first game tends to not get a lot of love because the second one did things better, more what we asked for in the game. And again, that makes sense. So, let's get started. I do love the symbol. The symbol of the eagle kind of reminds you of a skull. Definitely says America. Now, I do love the way this game starts off. It's very abrupt, in your face, like you don't have a lot of time. You just gotta go. You just gotta do it.
Holy shit, man! Holy shit!
Hold on, I'm coming.
Dude, I think these guys want to eat us!
You okay?
One of those psychos tried to bite me, but yeah, I'm fine.
Well, we can't just stay out here in the open, that's for damn sure.
Ranger station?
Ranger station. Maybe we can find some help there.
What the hell, man? We're gone 2 weeks and what? Everybody takes up cannibalism?
Beats me.
Okay, so as you can tell, this game is not very pretty looking, but this game came out on the arcade on the original 360, so it was definitely one of those, you know, it was just one of them weird games that just kind of came out of nowhere, and it was eventually talked about. Yeah, it had its problems, but that did not stop it from being good. Let's see if we can't sneak by this zombie. And the other one over there. We may not have problems with this one, but it's that one that's going to be a little concerning. But I think if we stay crouched down, we should be able to.
Shit, these guys look messed up too.
Yeah. Stay low and keep quiet. Maybe we can get past them without being spotted.
Okay, yep, there we go. We are doing it. This is good, this is very good. Although I highly suggest, if you are listening to this video, listen with headphones. The stuff I am hearing in my headphones is crazy. You definitely hear stuff, even though at the very beginning, after we killed those two zombies, the moans and groans you hear sound...
Not slowing down.
Oh no! Ah, damn it! There we go. Yeah, that's right. I forget his name. Oh, hello. Well, apparently I'm not very good at it. Okay, let's just keep going. Alright, we hear survivors. Now, mind you, yes, this is the first... If you've never played this game, I kind of have a general sense of kind of what's going on, but not completely. But those are some of the survivors. And as you can see, there is sort of like a base management type deal. So it's one of them like survival thing,
Man,
base
can
management.
anybody tell me what the hell is going on?
What's going on is there's more of them up here than I expected. We need to sweep the rest of the cabins for survivors. But I've got injured people here I have to tend to.
Okay, we'll see what we can do.
We will?
I appreciate it. There's a water tower out back that has a good view of the campgrounds. Might be worth your while to climb up there and have a look around first. We've got some supplies in the locker over there. Take what you need and stay safe out there.
Let's get back to what we were trying to do. Now, alright. Now, like I said, this is like a base building type game. And the one thing that kind of separates this game is that there's quite a bit of characters you can play as. Like, technically I can play as Ed and Marcus. Okay. So, Marcus, again, is like the first character you play as. But over time, as you are, you know, stumbling around, you start to get tired, exhausted. Your stamina will be capped after that.
I'm there. Gonna take a look around.
And so because it's capped, you have to swap between characters, playable characters at least. And the worst part though is that when a character dies, they stay dead. So let's say you favor a specific character, let's say, because again, Marcus will be the first character. It's kind of like Pokemon, you know, you're going to stick with your starter Pokemon for quite a while, and that one levels up. I mean, if you have enough common sense to try to level up everyone, then you're doing good, but most of the time, no. So Marcus will probably be a lot stronger than, say, Ed at doing things like athletics, firing skills, and stuff like that. And so because of that, if that character dies, now you've got to trade with a character that maybe doesn't have a better backpack, has the necessary skills, can't run fast enough, isn't physically strong. So there's a lot of things you've got to do, because you're not just managing.
That's all there is to see. You hear that?
Gunshots. Yeah. Guess we're not the only ones having a bad day.
Anyway, so you are not the only. So you have to really manage everything. You're not just managing just one specific character. You are managing all characters, and it's best to use all of them. Try to level them up, get them up there. As you heard, we heard gunshots. Gunshots is actually another survivor. Of course, that makes sense. But no, this is actually one of the third playable characters you'll get the chance to play. And then that's when the story will officially kick off. Ooh, that is a lot of zombies over there. Bam!
Holy shit, are you okay?
You mean aside from being lost in the woods, attacked by psychopaths, and watching two of my best friends die? Yeah, I'm peachy.
Sorry I asked.
So, is it this bad everywhere?
Man, I hope not. We got some survivors back at the ranger station that seem to know what's going on, but we didn't have time for orientation.
Well then, let's get the hell back there.
Love the idea, but we got kinda volunteered to check a couple other places for survivors first.
Just think of it as payback for the time that you volunteered us for the running of the bulls in Pamplona.
Okay then. You want to take point, or should I?
Alright, so anyway. So now this is the other character that we get to play as. Mira. Maya Torres. So you can talk, and you can say, I'm beat. Why don't you take over? Or come with me and watch my back. Since all of them are following me anyway, so it's not going to make much of a difference. And as it showed, fighting. The more you fight in this game, the stronger your character becomes. And the same thing includes, like, running. So everything is skill-based on whatever you're doing. Alright, and we have some campsites, so this is also scavenging for supplies, and I'll show you what happens when you make too much noise. Now, granted, yes, you're walking around like, oh my god, you're, like, pretty much walking around. That means you should. No, it's like this. You can get things like fuel.
I'm lucky they didn't hear that.
Okay, that noise, when it said, lucky they didn't hear that. Now, that was a mild noise. Now, there's a louder version that as soon as it's been made, you might as well just try to get out. Because it is too late now. The zombies are going to be, or the Zeds, I think they call them, they're going to be all over the place. There's pretty much nothing you're going to be able to do except just run. Now see, everything that is searchable is highlighted in a white-ish halo. Okay, so we have a small backpack. Now technically, all of us, when we first start off, has a small backpack. The ones that you really want are the large ones. Oh, they look like they're holding hands. And I just kind of interrupted that. There we go. That was too loud.
That's gonna bring trouble.
Yeah. That will bring all of them nearby. And it's just... I thought maybe I'd give you a chance to see what it looks like. Alright, now if you notice that little symbol that popped up, when that happens, that tends to mean that the whoever it is, player, or not the player, the other character is slightly down. You need to defend them until they can get their health back up to a certain point. If they keep constantly getting attacked, they will die and they're lost forever. Oh, if you also notice, the weapon that I have is turned yellow. That means that the weapon is about to break.
Need a breather.
Anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day today because it is still hot in my house. It is actually 93 degrees in here, and it is still not pleasant to be around or to be in this house sometimes. But I tolerate it because I love to play games. This channel means everything, and I want to entertain everybody. Ah, yes. Yes, a gun. Now, typically after you get a gun, it's automatically equipped into the gun, like a gun slot, even though there really isn't a gun slot.
They're setting up an infirmary in there. Like, why aren't they taking these people to a hospital or something?
I don't know, man. Whole situation's pretty messed up.
You think? What's next? Razor wire and guard towers?
That's not a bad idea, actually. We need to make things safer around here.
Alright, now you can sneak up on them. It's very difficult. Because originally when the 360 version came out, I had some problems. I don't know if anybody else did, but I had problems. There you go. Now see, you couldn't do that originally. At least the version I was playing. But the Xbox One version seemed to fix a lot of the control problems that the 360 one had. There you go. Oh, I like when you... I don't know why. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's just the way he lunges out of the window. You know what, Toya? Or Maya? I don't know why I want to call it Toya. Here. Let's switch. You take this gun.
What's up?
And let's talk to Marcus. Switch back. Let's head back to the ranger station.
What the hell?
I thought you said you had survivors holed up in here.
They were fine just a minute ago.
Well, obviously not anymore.
Guys! Come on! We gotta at least check the place. Somebody might have survived. He's gone.
Yeah.
Poor bastard. Well, let's see if he's got a wallet on him or something.
What the hell, Ed?
To check his ID, for Christ's sake. Shit! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! That guy was dead. I swear to God, that guy, he was dead. How the hell does that happen?
I don't know, man. Doesn't make sense.
We can't stay here. Come on, let's grab what we can and get moving. What's up?
Where'd you come from, anyways?
Me and a couple guys from the unit came up here to do some deer hunting.
Were you in the army?
You don't miss much, do you? Anyway, we were on our way back when these psychos rushed us out of goddamn nowhere.
What happened?
You see me? You see Coultner Strand? Do the math.
Let's try to use her a bit.
So, where are we going?
I don't know. I guess we just head to town and try to find somebody.
Yeah, or... Well, I kind of took that guy's walkie-talkie. Maybe we can raise somebody on that.
Jesus, Ed, why did you do that?
I don't know. I figured if he had a radio, there must be somebody on the other end.
So you robbed a dead guy, and you expect his friends to help us out?
Wait, who says they're his friends? I mean, maybe they didn't even really like the guy.
Dad? Dad, are you there?
Oh, shit.
Hello? Can you hear me? Listen, we're stuck up here on Mount Tanner. My friend needs medical attention. Can you help us?
Can you make it down to Spencer's Mill? Some of us are holed up at the church. If your friend doesn't look too dicey, we'll let you in.
The church in Spencer's Mill. We're on our way. We'll, try not to look too dicey.
Anyway, so like when you see these type of supplies, usually there's something in it, concrete, whatever. There's usually something in it. I love how I keep getting proven wrong. That's the thing that bothers me. I get proven wrong almost on a daily basis. So it's a shame I can't grab this. I know I can't switch to Ed because with him being sick, he's he's not going to be very good. So this was the truck key that they were referring to, and I will say when you get up to this point, the bridge is out. However, there is a way that you could jump it. Also, you can leave the door open and smack the zombies, kill them. Now, there is a way to jump, but it's very tricky. But I have done it like a few times. Okay. Oh no, actually, this is not going to be one of them times. Apparently, here's our car. Or a car that we can take.
You said you were holed up in a church? What the hell's happening around here?
You haven't heard?
No cell reception up at the lake. Guess you could say we've been out of the loop.
All we know is a bunch of crazy people tried to eat us.
It started, what, 12, 13 days ago? At first it was just weird stories on the news. Random maulings, violent incidents at hospitals, black helicopters in the sky. Just strange stuff. I guess they were trying to keep it quiet, but that didn't last too long. People figured it out pretty quick. People who die, they don't stay dead. They come back as one of those things.
I told you that guy was dead.
Seems like the only way to stop them for good is with a shot to the head. Anything else, they just keep coming.
So you're saying those things are zombies?
I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of messed up supervirus. Maybe it's radiation from outer space, or black magic, or the wrath of almighty frickin'... So, how'd you end up on this frequency?
Just lucky, I guess. It was pretty chaotic up at the lake.
You're not gonna tell her?
I don't know yet.
Dude, it's her dad!
You want to confess that we killed her father and stole his radio before they patch you up?
Yeah, okay, maybe we leave that part out.
Alright, so also if you noticed on the map, there's this red house with like a blood stain. The infestations, if you clear them out, you're able to do more in the area, and also, you know, you gotta do side quests and all that good stuff.
Lily, did you invite these strangers?
Good, you made it.
That one doesn't look so good.
Name's Ed. Pleased to meet you.
Come with me, son. We'll see to those
God
wounds.
damn it! We got enough trouble without bringing in another freeloader to use up all our medicine.
Real nice, Alan. I offered them shelter. I'm letting them in. Us freeloaders have to stick together.
Girl's got the common sense God gave a tree stump. You're worse than your brother.
Come on, I'll give you the nickel tour.
Alright, well anyway, let's follow her. Let's walk with Lily.
I spend most of my time here, using the radio to coordinate everyone. Next up's the kitchen. Sam's our unofficial in-house chef, but, well, there's only so much anybody can do with canned soup and pork rinds. Seriously though, rule number 1, all the food stays in here and it stays sealed. You wouldn't believe how fast rats get into things otherwise. We learned that one the hard way. Sleeping quarters? Hope you don't mind sharing. We're pretty tight on space here. Alan's been saying we should move to someplace bigger, but my dad's a carpenter, and he says we could build like a dorm room or something to get more space.
How many people do you have here?
I think you've met just about everybody, except maybe my brother and my dad. They're out scouting for supplies, I think, and haven't heard from them in a while.
Rest easy, son. How do you feel?
Like somebody took a weed whack in my fucking neck.
We may have something here for the pain, but I'm more concerned about this fever. Could be a sign of infection. We'll need to get Dr. Hansen out here. I'll see if I can get him on the radio.
Look at Alan being stupid.
Thanks, I appreciate the hospitality.
Do not forget to entertain strangers, for by so doing, some have unwittingly entertained angels.
How about that? I might be an angel.
Look, I didn't want to say this in front of your friend, but fever is a bad sign, especially after a bite. Pastor Will's going to try and get Doc Hansen to come down and take a look at him, but if he doesn't get some antibiotics, He's probably not going to make it. If it comes to that, I promise Alan will take care of him. Bullet to the brain before he turns. It's for the best.
Jesus, Lily, he's not a rabid dog.
Don't you get it? More of us didn't make it than did. We can't be soft-hearted about this. Not anymore. We need
Don't you love how they look like they're about to punch each other?
You can't be sick. You understand? No one can be sick.
So that's it, huh? Nice to meet ya. Would you prefer to be shot in the face or kicked out on your asses?
No, it's... Okay, look. We're barely hanging on here as it is. Medicine was some of the first stuff to run out. We don't have any to spare for your friend. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is.
What if I find some more? Will that pay our rent?
Yeah, okay, sure. If you can find a place to get more medicine, I'll make sure your friend has a place to stay.
His name is Ed.
I know. If you need to resupply before you head out, check the locker.
Nobody minds if you're getting shit done and you need extra stuff. Just don't take shit you haven't earned.
So, one thing you guys should know is that if you do not get medicine in time for Ed...
Church, anyways.
Geez, I don't know. At first it just seemed like the place to go, you know? End of the world and all that. Then we started hearing about how bad it was getting. Other people tried to go it alone and ended up... Well, we just sort of stayed here after that.
Just the 6 of you?
No. There used to be 12 of us.
Okay, so if you don't get Ed the medicine in time and do certain quests within a certain amount of time frame, at least I believe that's how it works, Ed will die.
Hey, what's that? Looks like a vet's office or something.
Oh yeah, Dr. Gilroy's clinic. What about it?
Well, antibiotics for dogs aren't any different than antibiotics for people. And it looks like no one's broken in.
That's a good idea. Okay, sounds like it's worth checking out. Somebody's broadcasting something.
Folks got any room at the inn?
You might want to go check it out. I'm sending Alan and Sam to meet you at the clinic.
Alan. Gee, thanks.
It was that, or let him stay here and keep grumbling about kicking you and Ed out.
Point.
Oh, somebody knows about my love for Lovecraftian stuff.
About time you showed up. Let's get this show on the road. You're the newbie, so you get a bust in the window.
The door will make less noise. Or, hey, you could do it like a total fucking idiot. Up to you.
Just get us inside.
Now you can start bordering up everything. This helps with, stronghold.
What did I say? No cars. That's better.
Come on, let's do this.
Oh.
Motherfuck, this piece of shit rucksack's coming apart at the seams. At this rate, I'm gonna lose half this shit before we get home.
I'll go find us a ride.
No, goddammit! Cars are too dangerous. Just leave it.
Kiss my ass, Alan. Lily needs these meds.
Fuck you.
Get your ass back here, Alan. Alan! God damn it! Come on, let's find a ride and get this shit home.
Alright, now, even though we've got this huge-ass rucksack, you can actually, if you've got a vehicle, you can actually store it in here. Alright, so let's get into this car, to the car that I came in with, even though the thing wanted me to pick the car on the opposite end.
Found this while I was out.
Sweet.
We got your cyclophosphamide, Lily. I didn't see any of that meth or whatever.
Hey, you said we were getting antibiotics for Ed.
Relax. We got those too.
What the hell is going on here?
Okay, look. I've got this condition, lupus. It's chronic, no cure. Without medication, your friend needs antibiotics. I need medicine, so I kinda sent you to a place you might find both.
So, you used me.
I didn't...
Just let me know when you find the doc.
I love how Alan looked like he was just contemplating life's choices. Like, how did I get here?
So, I've been thinking about a lot of stuff lately, and something occurred to me. We don't know squat.
Wait, what?
I mean, when it comes to long-term survival. Like, I've got my dad's old notebooks, and I'm sure some people here have at least worked on a farm. But if we had reference material, we could do a whole lot more.
Yeah?
Well, since we don't have the internet anymore, I'm thinking we should start assembling a reference library.
I got nothing
Books
left.
on gardening, electrical engineering, carpentry, anything we can get our hands on. We gotta start somewhere, right?
As you can tell, the game is still continuing. And if you notice that as I wandered into the barracks, she said, I've got nothing left. Now, look at where my stamina is. Nothing I do will let that increase. Snacks increase your thing. I either have to have caffeine or I have to rest. So I have to find Marcus. As you can see, she's tired. Like everybody has certain skills and whatnot. So apparently hers is stamina will gradually recover while resting at home. It should take about 30 minutes to get back to full stamina. Okay, so as you can see, Marcus is not tired. Jacob Ritter, Lily Ritter, and Pastor Williams. He has a frying pan. So let's switch to Marcus. And oddly enough, this might be where we have to cut things. So we have a lot of stuff that we're going to have to do. We're going to have to talk to some friendly survivors, set up some strangers, possibly get more resources, because even though we just raided the veterinary clinic, if you notice, it still had white halo-ish around the items. That means they got what they got, and that was part of the story. But the thing that we have to go after, the thing that we grabbed, was exactly the thing that, that they needed. So anyway, we have some survivors that we're going to have to get in touch with, and all sorts of stuff. So again, I want to thank you for joining us for the first episode of State of Decay. If it gets, say, you know what, I don't care. I'm just going to keep playing it until I get to the end. Look at Alan up there just being a doofus. But smart doofus. Anyway, thank you for joining us for the first episode of State of Decay, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.